Welcome to sunny Bali Bali.
Welcome to sunny Bali Bali.
Bora Bora.
Bright, dry Georgia weather. Today, we are here at Import Alliance. The car made it somehow. Still beyond repair, but we're getting there. Don't know how I made it in the show, but we're here. And it wouldn't be a car meet if I didn't forget anything. So if you notice, the car is really dirty and I have no microfiber towels to clean it. But also, I didn't think I was gonna be in the show, so here we are. Now we're on a quest to find some microfiber towels because the car is dirty and I'm feeling insecure. So let's find those. Yeah, so a new thing to import is the RWB section. I don't know if they're actually gonna build it here or it's just for show or what. I hope he builds it here. I'm a big fan. I've been watching that Asian guy, I can't pronounce his name, but I've been watching him for years. Watched all the after movies, watch all the little cinematics and stuff like that, watch a couple documentaries. The man's a legend, and I wanna see him build a car with my own eyes. I'm tired of watching on YouTube. I wanna see it in person, so I hope he's here. If he's not, just go ahead and cue in the depressed music, because that's all this import is gonna be. This Asian man right here, he knows how to build a car, let me tell you. And if you don't know, I highly advise you to go look at some of his videos. If you haven't seen any of his videos, this is one of his builds right here. Each one of them are numbered and named something special to the car. He's at like a couple hundred, a couple thousand at this point, but like the number used to mean something, and then each Porsche usually has a name to go with it. Beautiful build, 10 out of 10 every single time. If you've seen any of the last import videos, they usually have at least one RWB Porsche here, and I give it a 10 every time. It usually makes a top 5, like it's just amazing. If I do have the money or the funds, or if I want to blow my credit, I would most likely do a RWB kit, but they're expensive. Just to fly them out is an arm and a leg, so yeah. But amazing build, 10 out of 10 every time. I love it. That thing sounds beautiful. What a beauty. You can only dream of getting a car like that. That's a real man's car. Rear engine, I don't know if it's twin turboed, but it has a turbo in there. If you didn't see the back of it, very visible. If you want to know, there's an intercooler up front. Side quest completed. Time to go butter up the car. Again, I still don't know how I made it into the meet, but like they got me in there in the European section, so we about to go butter it up a little bit, make me not feel as insecure about my car. And then, yeah, we'll get back to showing off the rest of the meet. So side quest completed. We got the microfiber towel. We got the car a little bit cleaned up. I came to the conclusion, I had like a little epiphany. I need new paint. I wiped it down and it still looks dirty, but it's a sleeper as far as everyone else knows. So we're gonna run with that narrative. It's a sleeper build. Tires a little bit less dirty. Well, a lot less dirty. Them shits were caked with brake dust. So the tires will look a lot better, but the whole car overall, still a piece of shit. So yeah, I guess it's time to actually enjoy the show. We had some people are starting to roll in. Infield is starting to get packed up. A couple people from general admission walking in. So like the show is actually starting to get started now. So we're actually gonna walk around, do some commentary, talk about the cars that we like and that we don't like. Starting off strong, E92 M3, European section. One thing I like about it, CSL trunk. Still don't have one on mine yet. They're really expensive. Carbon fiber diffusers is a nice addition. It's a plus. Don't really care for it. The red is beautiful. The red with the CSL trunk on the smoke tails, great combination. I like it. The wheels, not so much. Could have went harder. Well, it's just not my taste. It don't look bad, but it's just not my personal taste. The back end looks beautiful. I haven't taken a look up front yet, so let's take a look. Ooh, speaking of the devil. We got another E93. I don't really like convertibles. That's just personal preference, but the M3s, they don't look bad, convertible. So the gold wheels on the blue aren't bad. I would stretch those tires a little bit, drop it down some more, but I don't know how long he has the car for, so I can't really tell him what to do with it. He could have just bought it. Swap out those tires, get skinnier tires, drop it down a little bit. You're solid, you're there. Back to the red. I would have went with a different lip. I would have went with the GTX lip. Looks a little bit more smoother, looks a little bit more nice. Lip has a crack in it, but the smoked headlights are also a nice touch mixing with the red. It's all around, I'll give it like 4 out of 5 type shit. I don't know if it's manual or not, but With the E90 M3, it doesn't really matter if it's DCT or manual. They're both pretty fun. So 4 out of 5.
I don't know much about the Alpina car itself. I just know that people don't got them. They just got the rims. They desire the rims more than the car.
Yeah, I heard the Alpine is extremely unreliable, but I do want the rims. I've seen the rims on an E90 M3. I've been wanting them ever since.
How long you had this for? Couple weeks. How you liking it? It's good? Good grief, I see the jack stands, I see it in there. So it's been reliable for you?
Well, we bought it with
problems.
Okay, that's fair. Was it for a good price? Reasonable. I seen you pull up and I was like, there's no way he put Alpina rims on this old 7 Series.
It's an actual Alpina.
Yeah, and then I seen it, I was like, I gotta give respect. I like it out here. Yeah, no problem.
Oh my goodness.
That boy about to do some damage.
Y'all think I can talk my way into...
That's on the top 5 for sure. It's a drift build. Like it already made the top 5. Yeah, if you have enough money to get an Alpina, you might as well get an E39 M5, bro. You're gonna be spending the same amount of money before a better car, a faster car, a better handling car. If you want luxury and all that stuff, I'll still use.
Rolls-Royce, bro. Like,
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. You might as well get a Rolls Royce or a Bentley or something. That's you heard it here. Raleigh and Compton's take on the Alpina. Don't get it. Yep, back to the JDM section. I don't really know what I'm looking at, but it's clean. And best part about it, he has a Tome dock.
Isn't this an Evo?
He has a Tome dock. Yeah, it looks like an Evo, just a wagon version.
What's a Tome? What's so good about a Tome?
A really expensive exhaust system.
Well, the company itself is just, it's a
Yeah, history and all that.
old company, real old.
It's like Spoon, if you ever heard of Spoon. It's a really old JDM company. They really just got the heritage and the history to tax with the price. I mean, they're still good parts. They're great parts, but like, you're also paying for the name too, so. Spoon. It's big with the Hondas. Don't know anything about this engine. It's just really clean. He has the mod list and the dyno sheets on there. It's pushing a lot of power. Don't know shit about JDM cars though, so I like it. Picasso. Big Dorito engine. One of the few good rotaries they had. RX-7. Really overpriced. Well, overpriced to me, not overpriced depending on how you look at it. It's an old car. It just got legal in the States, so if you want this car, you're looking about 30 to 40K. I don't have that. If I did, I'll probably buy it. I've always wanted an RX-7. FD, not the FC. FC's ugly to me, but the FD is beautiful. Always wanted one. If I got one at a decent price, I would buy it. Will they make the top 5? Probably not, but I'll still give them a 4 out of 5. It's a nice car, I like it. Then you'll see the NSX over yonder. Yeah, take a good gander at it. Zoom in on it. I like it. The only Honda I'll ever consider buying. NSX, S2K. Only the old NSX. I don't like the new NSX. They're pretty ugly to me. And there's a whole lot of electronics in there. Older NSX, more of a man's car, more mechanical. Feel every horsepower in it.
This is acceptable. I like
Oh, do you see the steering wheel?
it. No, I see the rims.
Look at the steering wheel.
Where's the steering
Yeah, that steering wheel is insane.
Oh.
Open this.
wheel? Hell.
Yeah, someone took a chunk
See those
out of that
rims?
steering wheel. Those are some meaty tires. Does it have an intercooler up front? Yep, he's pushing about Nismo horsepower.
There's no horsepower stock.
I do like this carbon fiber hood. I like the weaves. Has some cool weaves.
alright.
Look like you spent a decent amount of money on here. I don't really like Z's though, but it's a Nismo. So it's like, wheels are nice. He has deep dish in the back. The steering wheel is throwing me off. I don't like those steering wheels. The yoke style steering wheels, mainly because I'm a drifter. My hand would slip off of that. Like, that's just not okay. Headlights are still stock. Bumper's still stock. 3 out of 5. It's cool. It's cool. I like it. Now we're in one of the vendor buildings. I guess this is the main Import Alliance lineup since it's right next to the sign. I really like this Porsche with the molded body on there. There's not no RWB, but that's still a nice body kit on there. It doesn't really have any rivets or anything like that. It looks like it's molded to the body, or it's riveted from the inside, which also ain't bad. The British Racing Green also is beautiful. I'm a sucker for earth tones. And it's a Porsche, so that's an easy 5 out of 5. Updated headlights, has the wing on the back. Yeah, that's a 5 out of 5, easy.
I like these headlights.
I do too. I'm trying to figure out which meet it was at. Those are some beautiful wheels. It sucks that it's not center lock. I think that's only on the newer Porsches. If he had a center lock wheel, that would be badass. That would officially made it like a 6 out of 10. But we can cool with a nice, the orange brake calipers, that's a nice touch. I don't know what the color is underneath the wrap, but I'm assuming the orange calipers went with it because he also has orange seat belts. So it's like he has a nice theme going on. Give it a 5.5 out of 5. This Honda over here, I don't know if this was at the last import or this was at Hot Import Nights at Hin, but it was at one of the meets, and I also said I like this car. The wide body kit's nice, the headlights are beautiful. Everything on it's been touched. He's been at multiple different meets. I'm pretty sure I give him a 5 out of 5 every time. It's a beautiful car. One of the few Hondas you actually see I like. Yeah, bro, this old rusty ass, low ass BMW, bro, it's beautiful. We see it at every meet. Last year's import, the year before that, the year before that. Speaking of last year's import, believe it or not, we were actually at last year's Import Alliance. If you want to see that video, make sure you like, subscribe, and leave a whole bunch of comments like, hey, drop the video. What's taking so long? We want to see last year's Import Alliance. But yeah, this BMW, been at every Import Alliance so far that I've been to, and I love the car. It's beautiful, but I'm at the same critique every year. I don't know whose car it is. I don't know how he sits in those. I don't know how he sits in those seats. I don't know how long he sits in those seats, but those seats can't be comfortable. I already said it earlier. 5 out of 5. It's the E36, Mr. Driftville.
I seen
How much is the fab work?
yeah, the fab work gotta be.
Yeah, that's where it's gonna bite you.
You would do the fabbing or you got somebody?
We have a fab guy.
I'm about to say, bro, I'm gonna need that number, dog. So you go to him when he goes to the seasons and stuff like that?
Yeah.
The seasons and stuff
He goes
like
to Formula Drift. Not with this car, but with another car we have. This is just a fun car.
How much horsepower?
780.
780.
780.
Okay, 780. So I seen a post saying that you spend at least every track day at least 20 to 25, maybe 30 grand.
Not with this car.
Not with this one?
Not with this car, no.
So how much would you say tires would go? Like how fast does it go through tires?
2 laps.
2 laps, done.
Done. Cooked.
So you need what? I would say around, you need more than $500 for that. At least 2 grand, 3 grand per track day.
Around that, just for tires.
Just for tires. So it starts adding up. I'm sorry, what was your name?
Preston.
Preston. We're here with Preston. And who you guys representing?
Cool Works and Cole Richards.
My guys.
That is Nakai-san. If you don't know who he is, he makes all the RWB kits by hand. Fly him out anywhere for a small fee of 100 grand. And you can get, it's already like 100 grand for the Porsche, and then you put another 100 grand on top of that. That's where he
People
comes.
think that it's ruining it too. That's the crazy thing, which I don't understand.
Them
People
purists-
don't like it too.
The people who don't like it are the purists. I'm not no purist. That shit hard.
Give me that shit.
That shit amazing.
Take my money.
Yeah, have it. I'll swipe. Take the card. Day 2, over with, closed out for the books. Whole lot of drifting, whole lot of show cars, whole lot of vendors trying to sell me stuff. I folded. I turned into a consumer. I bought some things. Whole lot of accidents. We seen a tie rod snap, a couple people lose some tires. Somebody hit a pole. There was a couple accidents on the drift track. There's people going around the oval. Top 5 this year, same as last year. RWB kit and the couple RWB Porsches I saw out here and most of the drift cars. First day we spent to get all the content, as much content as we can, since, you know, it's the first day. That's where the most people are gonna be out. Most of everything's gonna be happening. Second day, I like to spend, chill, actually embrace the car meet or the car show, look at all the cars, experience drifting, you know, really go to each vendor, talk to them. Because there's actually some good vendors in here who do head gaskets, exhaust, and all that stuff. Lighting, stuff like that. I actually spent time talking to them, getting to know them, seeing what they offer. And then, yeah. Again, if you want to see last year's video, just drop it in the comments. We'll drop it quick by next week. Don't even worry about it. If you don't drop anything in the comment, then last year's just going to stay in the vault. I don't know what to tell you. If you like this video, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. This is Raleek at EuroLeak signing out. Goodbye.